What's up, crypto and spiritual family? This is Ocean Starship with another decode. Hope you're having a blessed day. First, I want to say nothing in this video is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But this video is about XRP. This is going to be a big one, fam. You're going to want to watch this one to the end because I'm going to show you what XRP really is. And I'm also going to show you what it is not. Because we know when you look at social media and news headlines, all you see is talk about XRP. And we know those at the top are big deceivers. They love deception. So that led me to decode mass pushing of XRP. Very sus. The universe knows exactly what I mean. And I knew I took this term to the right place. Now, let's see what I found from this term. Because what I found is better off with $2. Remember that term, fam. Look what it says here, 144,000. You see, those who are part of that knows the truth. You see, my numbers prove who I claim to be. I don't need you. Good to know. Goodbye. And pivots to TikTok. I don't need you. Good to know. We know what that's talking about, right? Now take a look at this term, right? I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but notice the 1440. There's a reason why I'm showing you this term. Notice that 1404 is proton fingerprint, which is also 234 and 588. And we know 588 is also proton. Now, the reason I told you that is because of this. Here it is. You see that term, right? You also see escape by deliverance. Notice the 1044, which is also XRP handed over. We also see warning, don't think, with the 201. Earthly lives, vibration numbers, and angelic celestial colors. Right? We just saw the 936. We know what that means. Right? We also see help. I need financial help now. Protection from the C word. Y files, right? Now notice Y files is 642. What is 642? Pro XPR, right? We saw 234 earlier, which is also 100, which is loan. 100 is also Iraqi dinar. 234 is also EOS, and flip that around to 432, you get Marshall. Right? Right? Now, let's talk about help. It says something about need financial help. Now, need help, right? Well, I decided to decode help. Notice we get bank, Malik with the 366, which is S loan, which is also 201 we just saw, and coin, right? Okay, I'm taking you somewhere now. I'm taking you somewhere, fam. Stay with me. Now, let's talk about the I need financial part of that term. I need financial help. Okay? We just saw what help was. S loan. Okay? And we get OK Sana, right? Or OK Zana. 366 once again. We get that B word with the 468, right? 192, which is also booze. 306, which is metal. We get buy XRP, network, black metal with the 480, which is web off, and migration. Okay? Now, when I saw buy XRP, my spirit told me to put this term right here. Bye bye. And notice we get the 480. What is 480? Web off. Also, we get what with the 312? I know 432 I've taken y'all over those three numbers many times. We get Suzuki 642 again, Pro XPR. We get Jugglers 594, which is XPR coin, and frequency of time. Now, I'm going to show you something major, fam. I'm going to show you something major. Remember, in one of my previous recent decodes, we came across this term. Time is the ultimate currency. And we just saw frequency of time. But time is the ultimate currency. Okay? Now, the 1092, that's what I decided to decode. And I don't understand. Fission Phoenix, chosen by spirit, proto-contagion, winning numbers, and you can't touch this. Now, this was under the English gematria. But I'm going to show you also what I found from the Hebrew gematria. Because we see spiritual army, English business, faithful servant. But when I decoded the Hebrew gematria, I got Utopians and dementia vision. Dementia vision and Utopians, right? Now, this is what I want you to think about. Notice the number I just decoded was 1092. Well, look at this. 2106, which could be a 9 if you flip it, is protons, protons, protons. If you flip it to 1920, you get silver, buy now or cry later. Think that's a coincidence? I don't think so. Now, let's talk about the $2. Let's talk about the $2. Because the term said better off with $2, which led me to using drugs. So it's saying better off using drugs. That's what it says. It's better off. You're better off using drugs. So when I decoded drugs, which was the thing my spirit told me to do, decode drugs, and that's what I did. So when I decoded drugs, I got chosen ones. I am the Alpha and Omega. Goddess Inanna 756, which is silver coin. And look what else comes up. Better off with Stella. Better off with Stella. And I'm going to have to also remind you of something else. But before I do that, let's talk about no. And I'm referencing this to the term no silver, right? That's what we saw earlier. And no led me to King Baal 342. Black, no, and it. Black. Black. We just saw black metal, and we see the 342 again. Well, notice, at the end of this, you get the 324 XRP scam by XLM. Wow. Wow. Do you think it's a coincidence that that number shows up at the end, which are the same three numbers? Now, when I saw black, I decided to decode the blackest. We get the 348, which is XRP and XPR, and 660, which is Starship. But look what I got. Proof coin. 666111, which is also Dank Dollars and Loan. Minimum, right? Minimum, not misled. And look, Caucasian with the 432. Same three numbers as XRP scam by Stella, right? We also have the 366, which is S loan, right? You also get humble, and the 312, which is loan. Now remember I told you 312 earlier in this video, the 312? Well, check this out. I never knew that staked loan is 321, the same three numbers. Yeah, fam, the same three numbers. I told y'all, I don't come to play. I come to show y'all real, spiritual, high vibrational, esoteric information. I told you, when you found this channel, it wasn't by a coincidence. You are one of the 144,000. You are one of the people that are not misled, like the Decode said. And if you go back and look at the term drugs, because it said using drugs, notice the number 69. Know there is a rapper called Tekashi 69. Look at the colors of his chain. Isn't it amazing how the universe can confirm what we believe? The rainbow sunflower.